Focus is a concentration of the attention or energy or convergence on something. And when God tells us to focus on anything, He wants us to be undistracted.
This is an expose on the month of focus.
Welcome to this insightful discussion on the expose of focus. Ever wondered why you're really here?
Absolutely. We get up, we go to work, we pay bills, and repeat the same process. And if you aren't careful, you start to feel like a cog in a machine rather than a person with a destiny.
In the middle of a chaotic work week, it can feel abstract. How do we bridge the gap between that high spiritual concept and the reality of, say, a Tuesday afternoon?
Well, the bridge is knowledge, specifically the knowledge of God's Word.
Absolutely. In this month of March, Pastor Chris declared that it is the month of focus. He defined focus as the concentration of attention, energy, and direction on something specific.
When God tells us to focus, He calls us to a life free from distractions. When you stay focused, you will be victorious.
It reminds me of photography. You can't focus on the subject unless you blur out the background. If everything is sharp, nothing stands out.
That is a perfect metaphor. If you try to give equal weight to everything, the news, the pressure at work, the social media drama, you lose the subject, which is your relationship with God. When you truly discover your God-given purpose through fellowship with Him, everything changes. It's not just about knowing facts, it's about relationship.
We usually think we are victims of our environment, but this perspective flips it. It says we can transcend the environment through focus.
And that's where the expose on focus comes in. It's a deep dive into finding that true reason for living. It's available on the Pastor Chris digital library and 𝗬𝗫𝗢. And honestly, for anyone feeling that drift we talked about at the beginning, it's a necessary recalibration.
So, for the listener right now who feels pulled in 1,000 directions, what's the takeaway?
The takeaway is to stop looking around for answers and focus on God's Word. The world offers distractions. The Word offers direction. If you feel empty, it's not because you don't have enough stuff. It's because you've lost your focal point.
That's a powerful place to land. It's about reclaiming your attention.
Absolutely. Your attention is your currency. Spend it on what matters.
Well, we're going to leave you with that thought today. Log on to www.𝗬𝗫𝗍𝗦.org and www.pcdl.tv to watch today's inspiring message that will enlighten you on the message of the month.
God bless you.
You can watch today's episode now. God bless you.